right, testing the mic. I hear
Hello?
me? Yeah, I think that looks good. And question for you guys, up in the upper left, do you see a map tab called GM screen?
Yes.
Okay. Um, that should be shared for everyone if you want to go there and take a look at it. It has like some of the common tables and um, stuff like that. Just helpful information. It has like the table of goods and kind of has some of the bartering stuff on it. There's all kinds of stuff.
I appreciate that the wounds table isn't on here, so the critical wounds, so
Yeah.
I'm glad that's not common enough to be on the screen.
Right. So it'll just kind of be a helpful reference and aid if, there's something you guys want to see how it works.
We're not going to
And it
get
also
wounded,
lists
Phil.
has the master skill list as well and kind of lists what skills fall under what attributes. So yeah, and it has the table for the advancement costs and the breakdown of the coinage so you can see what the exchange rate is between them. So it'll be a little bit easier to just have that to tab over to instead of having to look it up in the book or go through the journals. So I just wanted to mention that before we got started. All right. So I'm gonna start off with an excerpt about just a quick thing in the background of the Empire. Um, so on the surface, the Empire is all but invincible. It is the greatest of the old world's realms, both in extent and in military might. Founded 2.5 millennia ago, it has withstood countless assaults by greenskins, Skaven, Chaos, and its many neighbors. Beneath the banner of the twin-tailed comet, emblem of its founder god Sigmar Heldenhammer, the state armies of the Empire take to the field behind their mighty griffin-riding emperor, confident of victory. However, scratch the surface and peer just beneath, and things take on a different aspect. There are worrying rumors concerning the Emperor's health, and he hasn't been near his griffin for months. Deep in the remote forests of this vast realm, beastmen and worse still lurk, even though the forces of chaos were expelled from the land 2 centuries ago. The taint of chaos touches everywhere, inflicting strange mutations that force good folk to hide from their neighbors or face the flames of the witch hunters. Strange and secretive cults worship blasphemous gods with titles like the Changer of Ways, the Prince of Pleasure, and the Father of Decay. Beyond the Empire's borders, past the icy fringes of Kislev and Norska, the swelling forces of chaos inhabit the twisted and unnatural northern chaos wastes. Leaders rise and fall, amassing armies to raid and plunder, only to have them disperse again. It has been 2 centuries since any champion of chaos has arisen with the strength to unite the enemy without, but rumor suggests a new chosen of the ruinous powers walks the north, and is binding the warlike tribes together. So the rulers of the old world do not relax their vigilance. They keep their eyes steadily on this terrible external threat, and in doing so, they overlook the enemy within. All right, so we're gonna start off here with Phil. So you left the village of Brockle just over a day ago at this point. You were able to restock on your peddler's goods.
What was it called?
Brockle.
Brockle.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, per your career, You stop in at various farmsteads along the way from town to town, peddling your wares at a suitable markup for the convenience of them not having to head all the way into town to purchase the stuff. So you've pretty much spent all of your money on your goods and are currently traveling southward along the road. It's late in the afternoon, not quite evening yet. And as you are heading through the Drockwold forest, suddenly somebody jumps out of the brush.
Hey!
Oh no! What do you want?
Give me your money.
What? You're robbing me? That is terrible. I have nothing.
As he looks at the goods that are on your back. You have some food?
Just enough for the day. That is all.
What's all that? And he points at your stuff.
That's all. It's just it's my bedroll, and I have I have some worms. Do you want worms? And he like opens up a little box. He's got some dirt with like some worms wiggling around in it.
No, I want bread. I don't want worms. You have bread?
No, no bread. Just I was going to catch some fish.
All right, I'll take your fishing pole.
Oh, I'm so poor. I don't even have a fishing pole. I'm sorry. I just have some string and hooks.
Now it's like turned into Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
I just have these hooks.
These hooks.
So yeah, I'm gonna start making my way over towards him and try to like look through his stuff. So like I'm holding a dagger and I'm kind of like walking towards you and I'm just trying to like eye your backpack.
Okay. Yeah, and he's scared, but like not. He also doesn't really have anything, so he doesn't stop you too much. He kind of takes his pack off, opens it up, and he's like, "Look, nothing." And he pulls out like a bedroll, and I mean, what else I got in here? Like yeah, he's basically just got like a tinder box, and that's about it.
Holy crap! You do have worms. All right, so
he's got some nails. Like that's like a bag of like nails.
Okay,
that's about
so
it.
you nervously see me like quickly try to like flip your bag top open and then look around and then watch you, and then if you get a little closer, like point the knife at you, just like nervously shaking, and eventually he makes his way and he grabs a hook because I think you have some fish hooks.
Yeah,
and then he takes a worm and he goes, "Man, you really don't have anything."
Yeah, I'm poor. It's terrible.
How am I gonna eat tonight?
Well, perhaps I propose I could do fishing, and you could watch the camp, make sure no one else stabs us.
You're not gonna leave?
Where am I gonna go? It's in the woods.
Man, I was really hoping for like a wealthy merchant, and I get this poor peddler.
Oh,
Just
you're
my
telling
luck.
me. I mean, if I was wealthy merchant, I'd be so happy to be robbed.
More cowbell. That's what you have to say.
Yeah. It's because I've been, watching shows, with Christopher Walken.
I like it. The watch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I see people on the road all the time that you don't seem so bad. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Where I'm from, like, people treat me like shit, and so I figured I'm just gonna leave, and then I finally take a chance to rob somebody, and then I find the poorest guy on the road. That's just my luck. I come from a shit little village in a shit part of the forest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. My town is kind of shit too. But I'm trying to make it better. I'm working on a new thing. If you're interested, I can give you a share in my free market guild.
Free market guild, you say? What is this?
Yeah, it's a new idea. People put in money, and then the guild invest and makes more money, and then all the people who are part of guilds they make money without even having to do anything other than invest.
Sounds like a good idea. I like this. Perhaps we could get more and more people, and as you bring people in, like those people pay those people, and then we get some people, right?
Yeah, it all works out. We get some money, and it all works out. Just keep an eye out for good ways to spend the money. That is the hard part. But I think early on, if enough people invest, there won't be too many questions.
Okay.
I mean, welcome to the Free Market Guild as a shareholder.
Well, I would say the top, right? And
Right
he's
now,
holding
yeah.
his dagger out.
The
The top
you
of
are.
the free market guild, yes.
Oh yeah, you are 100%.
And it's like you know, we build up bases, right? And I'm at the top, and each layer goes down, and the more you go down, the more money comes back up, right? Is that what you're describing?
Yeah, I think that sounds great. You are already on board. You are management, I say, yeah?
I'm the top. And then yeah, he's just like, okay. He does pocket your fish hook and worm for later,
Okay.
though, just in case the free market guild doesn't work out.
Okay. Fortunately, I have more than one. But I will deduct them.
Oh, can you trade them to me?
I don't know. I'll try. Oh, I can split them. So yeah, I'll try and put them on your character sheet.
All right, cool.
Oops. Oh dear, what have I done? Yeah, where are we headed to again, Paul?
Right now you're just heading southward.
Okay.
But after walking for, I don't know, probably another mile or two, um, you come across a coaching inn in the distance. So as you start approaching it, um, has roughly 10-foot wooden walls ringing a central courtyard with a large building within, and the gate is currently open.
And you said this is an inn?
Yes. Yep. So in the Warhammer universe, they have they're called coaching inns, and
Okay.
they exist periodically along the major highways. And basically, it's stops where the major coaching lines will stop for the night, and there's usually a bar and rooms and stuff like that.
Okay.
And a lot of times they also function as kind of a base of operations for road wardens and that kind of stuff.
I cannot trade with you, so
It might be
oh,
because the game is paused.
Oh,
I don't know if that makes a difference.
maybe. I don't know. It's on pause now.
okay. I don't have an option to trade. I can't drop it in your inventory,
Okay.
and I can't. Maybe you can pull it out of mine, but
All right. Let's see what happens.
otherwise it's in the compendium. So we're at we're coming up on a way station or something on the road.
Yes.
Does it look like, are there guards posted?
You don't see any guards posted, no.
Would there normally be?
It depends on the coaching ends. Like this is a little more of a safer area, so the gate is just open and it's not typically manned.
Hmm.
There are rougher areas of the Drakwold Forest where the gate is barred at all times during the day, and there's actual lookouts and such.
If you don't mind, I take a peek. You wait here.
Yeah, this is not really my kind of scene, but don't you go anywhere.
Oh no, why would I leave my top shareholder? Just make sure it's safe. And I'm going to. Oh, I thought I had. Oh yeah, Rover. Um. Okay, so I'm going to try and sneak up and just see if there's anybody there.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check if you're trying to be sneaky.
Okay. And with my rover, I can't be detected in a rural environment by passive perception checks. So only if
Oh,
they're
okay.
like looking for me.
Okay.
Stealth. Okay, gotta get used to this new sheet.
Mm.
Okay, roll. Hmm. Sneaky, sneaky.
Huh, it says you roll, but it didn't show up on my list yet.
Did it not show it? Oh,
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 now
I
I
had
see it.
self roll. Sorry.
Oh, all right. Okay. So yeah, you're able to um, sneak up to the wall where you're kind of keeping the gate out of view, and you're able to kind of sneak around a little bit and take a peek inside the courtyard. And you do see at least some activity. As you look in, you see there is a coach parked on like a grassy area that has some farriers who are tending to the horses. They're walking them over to the stables. Um, and you see it's well lit with torches within. From what you can see from your vantage point, um, actually, I can probably just drop you onto it here. There we go. Okay. All right. Actually, I think I might need to set global illumination on this here. Because it doesn't look like you can see anything.
Yeah, I don't know if I need to refresh, but I'm still just on the Reichland map. Oops.
Oh, that's interesting. You're maybe, yeah, because you
Yeah, I'm
should have
also on the
ownership of the
Reichland map.
token. Hmm. Oh, because I haven't activated it. I think maybe that's why. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
And then let's see, lighting. Looks like global illumination's what I want, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's kind of what you guys can see. There's yeah, you can see the two large buildings right in front of you. Well, I guess technically it's one large building that has a center courtyard that goes like a walkway that goes between the two, and then there's a second story that bridges the whole thing.
Okay. Do we recognize anything about this carriage?
You can read on the side of it. It says ratchet lines.
Ratchet lines?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, and I don't know what that means. It's just
You travel the roads enough. You would know that it's one of the older, more famous coaching lines in the Empire. It was one of the first to be established, but it is not the only coaching line. The Four Seasons coach is probably the one that you see most often in your travels.
Question: Are you literate?
oh, good question.
Ooh, that is a good question.
Because I was like,
I mean, is it like a symbol like I would recognize? I mean, maybe I don't recognize the
it's a
words,
talent.
but
Right, yeah. You'd probably recognize the colors of it, if nothing
like a
else.
crest or something. Like
Yeah.
it's a familiar image.
Right,
I
yeah.
mean, I know what it says, but I think this is a coaching line. Should be safe.
Yeah, I mean, I think the kids call Ratchet. I think that means like ghetto or trashy. So I don't know. You know, you got to be careful.
Can you read?
You don't know what that says?
No.
Chit. Ratchet.
Shit. Okay. Got it.
No, not what you do when you know the brown, right?
Oh. Ratchet. Okay.
Genau.
So we go?
Yeah. Yeah. We need to get people to join the market society, right?
Oh yeah. So let's head in. So do we just like move or you want to move us in or
Yeah,
I mean I'm gonna assume it's safe. Kind of just march in.
right. Yeah, so you notice to the right, there's a set of double doors that have kind of a swinging sign hung above them that has like a painted tankard. And Eric, you would be able to read the words bar.
Where like over here?
To the right. Yeah, well, it'd be the left on the image, but to your right as you're traveling.
Okay.
I guess it's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I say, well, this seems to be a pub. Maybe we can convince some drinking patrons of joining the new society.
Yeah. So you just need to go south through down that walkway is where the doors are.
Oh,
That
over
central
here.
corridor. Yeah.
How do we get in the building?
Yeah. I opened the doors for you. It's on the left. You're going too far, Eric.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, maybe.
I missed that as
Yeah,
well.
there you go.
Well, it helps if I zoom in, I guess.
All right. As
As we walk in, and I kind of like point to this lady, and I was, oh, she's got the resting bitch face.
nice.
So yeah, what do all these people look like?
All right. So yeah, as you step in, the bar room is a bright and cheerful place. You can smell fine foods cooking and hear the laughter of two coachmen as they're enjoying their drink. Yeah, they're the ones just to the south of you at the table. And actually, I'll bring the other two characters in here as well, because you guys would have been here. And then to kind of the north, the three women sitting at the table. The one at the back has a really icy stare and is very finely dressed. And she's sitting there with two other women. One is tall and heavily built, the one closest to you, and the other one is small and mousy looking. Down at the bottommost table for the NPCs, anyway, at least, you see a small, bookish young man who is currently reading to himself at the table. And leaning against the bar, there's a foppish gentleman who has kind of a little bit of a courtly kind of address to him. And behind the bar, there is a thin-looking barman and a plump innkeeper. And above the bar, you see standing on a guano-stained wooden beam is a large black crow. And as you enter the inn, the innkeeper looks up to you. Ah, welcome! Welcome to the Coach and Horses. Do have a seat. Take this one by the fire while you'll be nice and warm. Would you like drinks and food? Yes? Of course, drinks first. How foolish of me. And as he's prattling on, you hear the crow above him start to mimic his voice. Welcome to the seat. Take a nice by the foolish. Would you drinks by the horses? And he tries to escort you down to where the other two females are sitting by the fire there.
Okay. Okay, so he's like walking us down to the table at the bottom of the screen there, and trying to sell us on drinks and food as we go down.
Yes. Yep.
Knowing we're all pretty poor, what is this situation on? I don't know if it should be like being like, pass on the food, or is there like
right? So I would say if you spend half of what your status is, that would suffice for room and board.
Well, I guess what I'm kind of getting at,
it'd be a brass penny for you guys, for most of you.
Oh, okay. I think that's all I have left. So Works. Because I spent the money on the fish and the hooks that I
Okay,
started
yeah.
with. So okay,
Mm-hmm.
or the worms and the hooks.
Sure.
Might I interest you in some worms?
um. Yeah. Okay. So we're heading down, and I think my character would be like, "Oh, that's, appreciate the hospitality."
Yes,
Um,
of course.
and he's trying to like seat us at the table with these women.
Yeah. Herpin,
Uh,
2 pints.
so yeah. Do we? Hello, nice to make your acquaintance.
Oh,
Just
you
kind
guys are
of
muted. Oh, yeah, there you go.
we possibly describe what everyone looks like? I mean, I know we rolled for hair and eyes, but like, what does
Yeah.
everyone look like? We kind of skipped that.
Oh, yeah, we kind of did.
Well, you can go first, Hannah.
Fine. um, so when this peddler had been hello, I had just kind of nodded. I am a young woman with very light brown hair, um, very pale blue eyes, kind of an expressionless like air about me. I am in tattered robes. My hair is cropped kind of short, and it looks like I probably chopped my own hair with like a knife or very bad shears. Like I'm a little bit unkept. I'm clean, but unkept. Depending on where, okay, you guys wouldn't have seen me from behind yet because I'm sitting directionality. So anyhow, all you can see from the front is kind of just tattered, pale, kind of beige robes, um, and overall rather plain.
Go for it, Phil.
So I'm dressed in kind of dirty traveling clothes. Looks like I've probably been on the road for a while. I just have a backpack that I'm probably taking off and kind of setting next to the table that looks like it's kind of loosely stuffed with like, but nothing. Pretty much just the backpack that I've got, and got a hat on and a mustache that I have a little bit kind of teased into a handlebar, and have a cheerful smile on my face all the time. I'm not too tall. Um, looks like probably just um, lean as far as somebody who's traveled a lot and walks a lot, and probably doesn't eat too well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm wearing. I have like dark hair and like grayish bluish eyes. I'm pale skin. I'm wearing like a hoodie with like the hood up. Um, my clothes are not really great, but they're not like completely shit. um, and you kind of see like I have like some leather armor on over like dark colored clothes. And he's currently like twiddling like a fish hook in between his fingers.
I think you're muted, Ashley. Oh,
Hope you're not.
no, I guess you're not. It looked like you were trying to speak. Oh no.
Wow. Very judgy.
Yeah. You have this much taller, gaunt, like blonde woman sitting next to you in tattered clothes, and you're just all shrimpy next to me with your plume hat is making you the same height as me.
Okay. Mark says you're muted on stream. I don't know.
Alright, so yeah, the mic got disconnected somehow, set to default instead of the actual mic that's in front of me. Yeah, so. Yep, cool. Thanks, Mark. This is why I said sound test. You told me I was okay, Paul. You told me I was okay. You lied.
I said I could hear me.
So. But yeah, so. Boy. Yeah, so kind of, I guess, like a quick recap, she's wearing some blues, like some print and some nice decorative polished buttons, probably more brass or whatever, buttons and everything with a hat and a nice big plume on her hat that matches her garbs, and she'll probably have some shoulder trims or whatever, so just, probably more or less, she looks like somebody who will collect money from people and does not feel bad about it.
Okay. Yeah, and then just a short while later, the barkeep comes back with the extra drinks, sets them down on the table. So what brings you guys through my fine inn here? You're on the way to Altdorf for that job posting?
Yes.
Oh, is there a job posting?
Yeah, they just came by the last coach here. Posted it up on the bar over here. I'm going to go ahead and share a handout.
Is that the handout with the
Crown Prince is looking to put together a band of adventurers to go up into the mountains.
I don't know if you
Paying
handed
8
it right.
silver shillings per person per day.
I don't think
I don't think I got the right thing.
No.
What? What popped up?
The adventure appendices?
Yeah.
All of them?
All of them? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get the whole thing.
Okay, interesting. Okay, close.
I'm
Okay,
going to close
got it.
that.
Yeah, close that one. Okay.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that looks.
Okay. Cool. Apparently, I can't share it from that. I need to open it first.
What was the name of the coach line again that was outside?
Ratchet lines.
Ratchet.
So, yeah, Carl picks up the flyer and he's looking at it. He's like, ratchets. And he's kind of like side-eye looking at Eric's. What is your character's name?
We didn't
Nope.
exchange names.
None of us did.
None of us did.
Well, I'm looking at Eric's character. Like,
And he gives
pretending
you
like
like
I
a
can read
thumbs up when you like you're doing it, buddy.
I am seeing him clearly struggling and like, ratchet. I kind of just hold out my hand for the paper.
oh, thank you. And he like hands you the paper.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it and just kind of glance at it for a moment. I would then read aloud. I can't. Can I make it
Yes, you
bigger
can.
on my screen?
You
I
can.
can't. I was like, I cannot see it. It's so tiny. The font is little. I would start reading aloud what it says, DM.
All right. It says, wanted, bold adventurers. His Excellency, the Crown Prince Hergard von Tassenik, of the Grand Principality of Ostland, hereby gives notice that he is currently resident in Altdorf and wishes to engage the services of a party of skilled adventurers. Employment is to begin as soon as possible for an indefinite period. Would-be applicants are forewarned that they shall be required to undertake a most perilous mission into unexplored regions of the Grey Mountains. The matter is of the utmost delicacy, and absolute discretion is required. Remuneration is negotiable, depending on experience, but a minimum of 8 shillings per person per day is guaranteed, in addition to a generous bonus on completion of the mission. No laggards, cowards, or dwarves need apply. Signed, personal scribe to Crown Prince Hergard.
Oh no, they say we have to redecorate? That sounds complicated. I don't know about the renumbering. Maybe we move the 8 to a 10? I take 10 shillings.
I would just kind of look over the paper and just stare at you and say nothing.
Well, good news, everyone. I think none of us are dwarves. So maybe we could do this.
As he says that, I'm looking at the woman next to me, and I almost make a gesture to, like, side measure her, but then kind of reflexively pull my hand back in.
Yeah. Just kind of look over and just, like, an eyebrow goes up.
You see just the littlest edge of a smirk. So I'm just like...
Did the barkeep just drop off the flyer, or is he, like, waiting for us to do something?
He just dropped it off.
Oh, okay. I guess I would probably introduce myself to the group. So, perhaps, I'm ahead of myself. I am Carl. I am a traveling peddler, and who might you fine folks be?
I am Raynar. Raynar Warbram. Warbram? Yeah, Warbram. Yeah, just have to random name.
And you are some kind of... Oh, good.
I was gonna say, do you want the German pronunciation?
Yes, please.
Rainer Verbmann.
Verma. Oh, I like that so much better.
It's a V instead of a W.
I like that so much better. Raynar Verman?
Verbmann.
Verbmann. I like that much better. Raynar Verbmann.
Hello. Reiner, yeah.
Reiner.
Hello, I'm Tilo Piltz. And this is my friend. I'm the head of his new organization he just founded. Why don't you tell them all about it, Carl?
Oh, I don't want to be too, Anyway, Free Market Guild, you should get on the ground floor. It is great. you buy share, and then we make money. It is great. Daimo is already in on it. He's at top level.
I just stare at all these things. Just...
Tell you what, I will put you down for 1 share, and when you have some money or something to invest, then we talk about how much you make. Yeah.
I kind of have arched brow, look of confusion, kind of look him up and down, then kind of cheekily almost look myself up and down. I am not permitted to possess money.
Yeah, that makes sense. Perhaps Reiner here will front the money for you. Yes, she seems nice, friendly.
I just kind of like
Business savvy.
I think you are more generous than what than I am. Although I think going on this quest would give plenty of funds, maybe to your organization there by going on this quest.
That's
that would probably
so
pay.
wonderful. Yes, you put up your award winnings for a share. It is great. I mark you down.
That's not what I was saying. I was just saying that would be for her as well.
Well, yes, she said she can't possess any money, right? And so she's donating the money to the organization.
Oh, yes, it is great. You invest. What is good for free market guild is good for everyone, including, I'm assuming, your god. Are you a worshipper of some sort?
DM, are people well aware of what flagellants are in the general world here?
In general, yes.
Mm-hmm. So I would kind of look at you of like, almost giving you the look of like, you don't know what I am, kind of look on my face. And the, certainly we could phrase it that way, that I am a follower of Sigmar.
Oh, good. I thought maybe, some people, little. Anyway, good to know. Good to know that Sigmar, yes.
Hey, Sigmar. Sips drink. Continues to stare.
Carl's, he kind of settles into his drink, fearing maybe he's overplayed his hand, but is happy with the maybe not quite vocally stated commitments to his free market guilds.
Nice.
Sip my drink beverage as well. And so where are you off to? Where are you traveling? Or from?
You asking us all?
Yes.
Or me and Tim?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I think now we are going to Altdorf, because this sounds amazing.
I have business there anyway, so that makes sense to me.
Is that where it says to go? Yeah? Altdorf?
Altdorf, yep.
So what
Paul,
kind
where
of...
are we at right now?
You are just south
kind of
of
forest.
Yeah, you're just south of the town of Brockle. I don't think it's listed on the Reichland map.
Brockle? Okay.
Yeah, you're about 2 days coach ride from Altdorf, or about a week of walking.
It sounds expensive.
Yeah, I look at Reiner and I'm like, so that is that your coach out front?
DM, is that my coach out front?
No, it is
Okay, no. No, that is not.
Ah. Oh well, it was worth a shot.
Yep, and you would notice that the two sitting by the door are wearing the traditional livery and colors of the Ratchet lines, coach drivers.
Oh shoot, close the thing. Oh, the two gentlemen. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yep,
Right by
those
the bar
two.
there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just laughing and drinking and telling jokes to each other.
Although I do believe it belongs to those fine gentlemen. I say in quotation, kind of like fine gentlemen. Like, I don't believe if they're fine or not. By the door.
Never rode in a coach before. I bet it is very nice.
It's more or less a wagon, but a fancier set of wheels.
Tilo is dreaming of robbing a coach. Instead, he robs a peddler of a fish hook and a worm.
Nice.
Off to a great start.
Now, this.
Well, what is it that you do, Reiner, if I may ask?
I'm in the money business.
Money? Oh, are you a banker?
More or less. I collect and then I give to the crown.
Oh. Oh, that is... Oh, no. Okay, yeah.
No.
Well, that is good that you are invested in the Free Market Guild. Then perhaps we, we can make sure that the crown is happy.
Yes. Yes, they do like their funding. It helps fund royal endeavors and expansions. Be whatever that may be. None of my business. They just pay me to collect.
Well, in... Mm-hmm. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think he's worked up his courage to ask the... Did you give your name yet? Did not.
Me? No,
yeah.
I did not
No,
give my
you
name.
didn't say your
I
name.
glossed over.
And I have been so rude. What is your name?
I don't usually go by names, but I suppose if I had to go by one, it would be Sabinice.
Sabinice? That is... Oh, that's very mysterious.
Perhaps.
And you introduced yourself, right, Eric?
Yeah, Tilo.
Tilo, okay. Well, what do we think
she
about
seems
this
like
mission?
A quiet one.
Or this job?
Oh, it sounds like we're gonna get some money. That's a good thing. Sabinize. Did I say that right? I didn't quite catch it.
Sabinice.
Sabinice said she's donating her share because she doesn't need money. I'm excited.
I just glare at you.
Since we are decided to travel together and band and become this band of adventurers, what kind of skills can you offer to the party? I look at everybody.
Well, obviously, I have the business acumen. I came up with the Free Market Guilds, and I've collected your shares. So there's that. Also, I'm a good fisherman.
I don't think We'll have to talk about the taxes on your
Bow
free
staff
share.
skills, nunchuck skills,
And
home skills. I got all the good skills.
I am, of course, handy with.
Well, he says he knows how to go fishing, right? So we should be able to find food to eat.
Which will be very handy.
Yeah, and then about this time, the barkeep comes back with some plates of food. So for 3 of you, it's just some basic breads and cheeses. But for Reiner, you get a plate of beef stew.
Yeah.
And food for the table. So, what did you think about that job offer? It's exciting, isn't it? No? If I was a younger man, I would jump all over this, but alas, I'm not fit for it anymore these days.
Yeah, I think we're very.
You still look a little spry, huh?
You flatter me.
I think you could run circles around a dwarf at least.
I hear they're not good sprinters.
Yeah, no, we are. I think we are going to try this out. Yeah. He looks around the table at everyone, is giving thumbs up.
Yes, we are very interested, and I think our skills will line up nicely for this endeavor.
Perhaps we could sponsor Coach and Horses. Yeah. Tell people.
That would be wonderful. I'll take all the business I can get.
Well, certainly. Perhaps you would like to invest in our adventuring team?
Invest?
Oh, yeah, make a contribution. Then we say, oh, Coaches and Horses, they are so great. You should go eat there. And while we're in Altdorf, and then the people come, you make lots of money.
Well, I don't know. How do I know you'll hold up your end of the bargain?
Well, that's a good question. I live close in Brockle.
Because things are promises with feet. This is advertisement, and we will advertise your business for a small, maybe a reward or some sort. Maybe the next time we're in town, maybe some compliments of lodging or food or something.
Yeah, see, Reiner, she gets it. She's smart. You should listen to her.
So travelers come through and say that they heard about this place from you. I'll give you some money. Is that the idea?
Either money or the discount on lodging or food or some sort.
Or, a coach ride to Altdorf?
Well, you'd have to work up to that one. Coaches aren't cheap,
No, of course not. But, every town we stop in, we say, Coach and Horses, yes, eat there. That's a lot of people.
Eventually it might be. Tell you what, I'll give you 10% of whatever money those patrons spend here. How about that?
What, that sounds great.
All right. You have yourselves a deal. He reaches out to shake.
Yeah. Carl's shaking his hand emphatically.
Well, if you're looking to travel to Altdorf, I'd talk to one of those coach drivers there. Woods have getting more dangerous of late. There's beastmen and who knows what else out there. Hear rumors of bandit attacks on the road. Coaches are far safer than going on foot. They can outrun a lot of stuff you see.
How much are the coaches? They sound expensive.
Well, depends on the lines, but you'd have to talk to the coach drivers there. They could quote you.
Perhaps you drop a good word for us, yeah?
Well, I mean, I guess I could.
I mean, it only pays back for you well, yeah? Because we get to Altdorf. We send people your way.
That's fair.
Just asking for a good word, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll talk to him. So he walks off and heads over to the coachman, and they have a short conversation, and eventually one of them comes down.
As he's like walking over, Carl's like saying to the rest of the group, I hope you have money, because I have nothing.
I feel like I will be the investor in this, and I think that would pay my free market guild price by investing in this.
Oh yes, that would definitely
We'll
count you
talk
as invested then, yes. And
We'll talk about tax refunds and such later, but yes.
All right, so he comes down to the table. I hear you're looking for a coach.
Yes, we are.
We're heading to Altdorf in the morning. About a 2-day ride.
That is where we are planning on going as well.
All right. I take money up front.
How much?
3 shillings per person.
Oh. I gotta remember the conversion here. What is the conversion? Let's see what.
that would be 36 brass pennies.
But I got. Well, did I? I gotta change.
Per person.
I gotta.
So times 4.
Yeah.
You don't have enough money for all of us, Ashley.
Wait, shillings? Wait, did he say penny, brass penny, or silver
Yeah,
shillings?
shillings. Silver shillings.
3 shillings, yeah, per person. 12 shillings.
Yeah.
More money than Carl's ever seen.
369. I would have enough for 2 people. But that's it. Okay, what kind of deal can you hook us up with?
This would be a good time to introduce opposed skill checks. So if somebody wants to do an opposed haggle.
Oh boy. Let's see who has. Do I have skills in haggling? I'm pretty sure I do.
I
think
do.
The peddler does.
I
do.
do.
I do.
And as Carl's about to speak, you know, I want to remind him, hey, maybe you can use the fact that this lady might need to collect taxes against them for them to like lower the price, something like that. I don't know. I kind of whisper into Carl's ear.
Yeah, so we're trying to haggle with them.
Yes.
Okay. Trying to think of what Carl would say. So, yeah, he would make a case for a few things. So, shillings are great and all, but we can also maybe work a bit in trade. We each have skills, yes? It's like, perhaps my friend Reiner here can put in a good word with the crown. Ease up on your business a bit, maybe. And I also have options for investments in my free market guild. Yes, we could consider a bit of a discount as getting you in on the ground floor. My ledger's getting long.
Nice. All right, so go ahead and make a haggle check.
Okay. Now if because it sounds like Ashley's character also has haggles, do we get like an advantage or like a
if she
like
wants
a help?
to help, yes. I think help
I guess
gives you.
I can like
I guess I would give you an opening to kind of give you like the tax thing, but if you want to jump in and like add to it, Ashley.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I pull out a book and I open it up and I flip to a page that would have their company and be like, did you guys recently pay X amount of taxes recently, and was that collected? I don't have that this week was collected. Or just kind of maybe not intimidate, but just kind of maybe like we could talk about doing a special discount and as well, because of taxes that are owed that haven't been paid.
Okay. All right. So.
I guess that's more intimidate than haggle, but.
Right. So the way this will work. So. Ashley is providing assistance, which one of the prerequisites for that is you have to have at least one advance in the relevant skill, and she does have some advances in haggle, so that works. So that would give you plus 10 on the roll, Phil, but due to the arguments, I'll give you an additional plus 20, so you get plus 30 total.
Nice. Okay, so I'd open it up to roll. It gives me a dialogue box. Where do I put plus? Oh, okay.
I think you'd put it in a modifier.
Okay, so just put 30 in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try that.
I believe that's how it should work.
We'll find out, I guess.
Oh, okay. A marginal success.
Oh,
really?
That was a terrible roll. Thank you for the bonus. Yeah. What can I use? Is there something I could use to like?
Oh wait, that guy rolled a 0-1.
Yeah, he rolled a 1.
Oh, well then it doesn't matter. Awesome.
Right. Unfortunately, he got 2 success levels.
Think low numbers, guys. Think low numbers.
I really can't lower the price any more than that. I already giving you a discount on account of the good word of the innkeeper. We're Baltimore's most prestigious line, don't you know?
Alright, so I want to can I use intimidate and maybe like, well, I guess we can always, that may not help because it is, we do have to get there and whatnot, and I have to make sure that everything has been marked as paid for the crown and taxes. There are fines for not paying taxes, and that may come down to your company there. It may be
what kind of taxes?
It may increase the taxes that the crown asks of you as well. So instead of paying what you are paying now, there may be a 5% increase.
Well, I can't do that.
Well, if the crown doesn't get their money, especially on a timely manner, because I am on my way there, and I pull out a bag to pay all the taxes and mark down in their books that taxes have been paid. And we do need to get there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intimidate check for me.
Okay.
I don't know if it would help at all, but I'd interject with a plus. I cannot offer you shares in the company, and that would be very bad for your company. You would no longer be prestigious. And he would just like shake his head at them in disgust.
Is this about to be an intimidate check?
Yes.
Okay, because I was going to add my own form of intimidation. Would it give an additional bonus to what Ashley's doing? Because I do have points in intimidation as well.
Okay, yeah.
So Sabanice, who's been very quiet and just kind of observing all of this, would finally kind of set down her drink and would, well, I mean, not to change the subject and all that, but I was heading toward Altdorf myself, and seeing as the nature of what I do, how I am forever paying penance for the world's sins, I tend to not have to pay anything at all as it is. And I'm under the impression that the Grand why can't I speak? Word. Let me sound out my words. The Grand Theogenist would be very eager to hear what I have to say, that your line is not being accommodating to the cult of Sigmar.
All right, Ashley, go ahead and roll an intimidate check with a.
That's good. That's good.
I'll give you a plus 30.
Okay,
Yeah.
where did I put that anyway?
That was
'Cause
pretty good.
This box here, I'm confused on this box.
So the quiet one speaks. We're all like,
The quiet one finally speaks, and everyone's like, "Oh
Right.
shit!" Like,
But yeah, where am I going to put this plus 30 in the
Well,
modifier?
actually, let's do
Advantages?
let's just do an even 40. If you do the drop down,
Okay. Okay.
where
the
it says
difficulty?
challenging, you can do easy plus 40.
Okay. So yeah, we'll do. Okay, we can do that and roll.
as I was talking, I would have been kind of cricking my neck, and gentleman across from me, you would maybe notice for the first time the edging of scars kind of creeping from my back up the back of the neck as I just stare.
All right. So
Okay.
47 versus 80. So.
lean over
Okay,
to
so-
to Tylo. It's Tylo, right? Or Tilo?
Tilo.
Tilo. I'm like, she is very intense.
You're very intense.
So yeah, the coach driver kind of takes a step back and kind of looks a little bit pale with what you're telling him. Well, I wouldn't want to get on the bad side of the Grand Theogenist and Sigmar and all that. I'll tell you what, I'll take the lot of you for 6 silver. How's that?
That is more agreeable.
All right, there's a deal. But you got to ride on the outside. Inside's full.
Alright.
Or at least the noble's not going to allow anyone in. I don't know. You can take that up with her.
Must be the band of ladies up near the front.
Yeah,
Alright.
probably the people without shit all over them. I had to get that in one time.
Right. They're not good conversationalists.
Glad I'm on my way there to get, hand everything in and be paid. Okay. So yeah, I hand them 6 silvers.
All right. Well, thank you kindly. We'll leave in the morning.
Sounds like a plan.
So he'll head back over to the table, but on the way he'll deposit some of the money to the barkeep. Another round of drinks, good sir.
I can see traveling will be more expensive than I'm used to.
I mean, Reiner, you look pretty fancy. Like you've traveled on coach before. Are we supposed to get like tickets or something? I'm not very familiar with how this works.
Master, are we
just
supposed to get tickets?
money, and he walked away and then ordered drinks.
No, they don't typically do tickets per se. You just usually pay the fare and then climb on. The coach drivers are just the ones who collect it.
I have the company's name down in my book. If they try to skip town, well, they'll have heavier taxes than they would like to. So, I just write a little note in my book, close it up, stick it inside my jacket. And I'm very good with a dagger. And I always get my man.
Taxes are serious business.
You have no idea. Well.
I
So
mean-
then,
It is truly scary. I mean, you collect taxes and you have this representative of Sigmar with you. It is terrifying.
Yeah, we just so happen to meet on the road, and so far working out pretty well.
Did we meet on the road or did we meet here?
Or here. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I thought we met here.
We met recently, so.
Like, we're
I
we're
was
close friends.
like, I was just there going, why is everyone being seated with me? Just staring at everyone.
We
It's
recently
like a nice,
met.
quiet place to pray, and they just keep bringing people over to your table.
nice.
all the extroverts, they're just bringing them over to your table.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I'm just dead eye staring at everyone, say nothing until I threaten someone, and then keep drinking.
right.
She has
Nice.
not blinked for an hour. I think we are best friends.
Alright, and after a little bit of talking, the foppish-looking gentleman comes over. Ah, how do you do? I am Philippe Descartes. And who might you be?
Hello, I am Carl. What? These are
Nice
my
to meet
friends.
you, Carl. So what brings you around this?
Well, me personally, I'm selling wares and also shares in my free market guild.
My free market guild, right?
Oh yes, he is top contributor. This is Tilo. He is head of guild. As you can see, very profitable. We already have top member.
Oh, yes. I see.
Paul, what did you say this guy's name was?
Philippe Descartes.
Flip the cart. Got it.
Yeah, and you'd recognize his accent, Ashley, as Bretonian.
Okay.
Oh,
And
I know
what does that
Bretonian
mean?
as well.
Oh, you do too.
Exactly.
Yep, I know Bretonian.
Okay. So the both of you would recognize his accent.
He looks like a New Orleans Saints fan.
Oh, and just for Gay Master, because I also can't read, I have symbols and shapes in my book, so if anyone tries to steal it, they'll just see symbols and shapes and numbers.
He doesn't know how to write everybody's names down. This guy's triangle. That guy's circle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's for the air
You're
of
like the worst tax collector ever. You got no good record.
While she's sitting in the
Wow.
inn, she's like drawing a sketch of each person. Like, you.
so
Oh no.
I
I
try
love
my
that the
God.
outlaw and the flagellant are the literate ones here.
yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, but I pretend that I can read, which is why it's there, because it goes the air of being more well-to-do than actually is, kind of deal. So, yeah. So, just for anyways, in case anyone tries to steal my book, that's what they'll see.
Nice.
Just a bunch of numbers and shapes and drawings.
So I overheard you are heading to Altdorf, no?
That is correct. You have business there
Ah,
as well?
No, I don't. I've just heard that the Altdorf Zoo has been shut for weeks. Apparently the Emperor's griffin, Deathclaw, went on a rampage there, because the Emperor hasn't seen him for months.
Wait. The griffin killed a bunch of things in the zoo?
It did, yeah.
That's
Normally
amazing.
is docile. The Emperor rides him into battle. It's almost like his pet.
And he's
Did they
gone
know
missing
why?
recently.
What was that?
Oh, I just said, and he's gone missing recently.
No, not missing. He's gone on a rampage.
Well, so they know where he is. And it
Yeah,
is in the
yes.
zoo eating animals?
Apparently, yes. I think they
Oh.
got him back into his enclosure, but not before damage was done. Sinceforth, they haven't let anyone in the zoo. It's a hazard.
Oh, yeah, I would say there's a hungry griffin in there.
Yeah.
What are they doing about it?
Well, I don't know. They're just trying to care for him, I guess. They're not going to put him down. He's too important to the Emperor.
What do griffins eat?
Meat, mostly.
Does it have to be alive meat?
Well, I don't know. They probably prefer it. But I'm not the Griffin Keeper. But yes, they say the Emperor has been sick for months. Hasn't been seen. It's all very strange.
Do they know what he has? Is it the poops?
It could be. I don't know.
Yes, I know when I get the watery bottoms, I don't want to be around people either.
Oh no. The trots are no joke.
When was the last
But
time?
yes, what do you say about little game of chance, eh?
What are we talking?
Well, I play some cards. Do you know how to play Scarlet Empress?
I do not.
Oh, the rules are simple. I can teach you.
Don't know. Is anybody else into a game? He kind of looks around the table.
You say there's a game of chance. So, what happens if we lose? Or what happens if we win?
You lose your wager. And if you win, you get my wager.
I see. Oh boy. Can I? Oh boy. So we can only use some stuff that has skill points in it? We can't use anything that doesn't?
No, basic skills you can use regardless. It's just
Okay.
the advanced skills.
Okay. Oh, then I guess I shouldn't have put endurance. I guess I probably should have just left that be in it. Okay. Could have had more in the advanced skills. I see. Okay.
So what do you say? Any takers?
Can I do a perception check on this guy to see if he is possibly shady and may have like cards up his sleeves or may try to cheat out of money and not have an honest game?
Okay. That'd probably be more of an intuition check.
Alright. We can do that.
And that's just going to be challenging, so just straight up +0.
Okay. 12. Well,
Oh, he seems pretty trustworthy to you. You're just here to play a friendly game of cards. Something to pass the time.
yeah.
And get lonely.
It's getting lonely.
Impressive failure.
Yeah, impressive. I put in a copper shilling, man.
Oh, surely we
Those are-
can play for a little more than that, yeah?
What do you have in mind?
Oh, perhaps a silver?
The fuck, everybody's rich here? Like, we're like into a little backwards village, and they're like, oh,
Right.
I
we need
feel poor.
7 silver to go to Altdorf. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I feel poor in this game, and I thought I was gonna be more of the one that was holding the team financially here. Now I'm like questioning it because I just feel poor now. Let's do half a shilling, like 6 brass pennies.
Okay. Yeah,
Don't want to
I
get
will
too
play
broke.
for that.
Don't want to get too broke. Already broke enough.
Okay.
Alright, anyways.
Alright, so he pulls a seat up to your table. Alright, so this game is really simple. And he grabs out a deck of cards and starts explaining the rules to you. So what we're going to do is an opposed gambling roll.
Post gambling. Do I even have gambling? Is that a skill?
It's a basic skill, so it is on
I
your
guess
sheet.
I do. Look at that. I do.
I'm not sure how good at it you are, but... oh, actually not bad.
Average.
Yeah, not terrible. Okay.
So oppose gambling. So I'm gonna use the gamble.
Mhm.
Straight up challenge 0.
Yep.
Okay. Roll. Think low numbers. Think low numbers. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm done.
Would be a role playing night without us failing on our key skills.
Right.
Oh, that's great.
I believe he has the deck rig, even though clearly you don't need to have the deck rig to play against me.
So,
Astounding
surprisingly,
failure. Wow.
Yeah.
surprisingly, you end up with a better hand.
What?
He's like, oh, look, beginner's luck. I had a terrible hand.
Oh, as a player, I don't believe that at all.
So you get 6 more brass pennies.
Okay, so from 12 up 6. Okay, actually, I deducted 12 from my hand, so I should have probably put it back.
Would you like to play another round?
For the same amount.
We can do that.
Why not?
I feel like he's one of those scammers outside of like the fucking power.
Yep. If I did better on my rolls, I'd probably stop now, but I didn't, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep going with it. Sure, why not? So yeah. So I put it in the 6
Okay.
copper pieces in there. Let's gamble this. Let's see how I. Yeah, just can't.
5 failures this time.
Oh,
You know,
you got me again.
What happening?
You get 6 more copper.
Okay.
He's sitting right next to me. Can I intuition check him as I'm just sitting here staring at him as he's doing this?
Sure.
Because I'm just kind of silent. I mean, I'm very good at keeping blank expression. I'm just staring at this whole thing and mentally going, "What is happening?" So
I was like, Reiner, you are so good at this. I did not suspect.
Yeah, neither did I. But yeah, I just kind of like, of course, the air of course, I'm great at everything I do. Kind of air.
Okay. So yeah, you watching him, it strikes you a little bit weird that she being a new player, like you listen to the rules as well, and you don't think she's been playing very well, but she's still winning somehow. I mean, her hands do seem to be better than Philippe's hands, but I don't know, maybe just has bad luck.
I will very quietly, just over the top of my mug, in Bretonian, go rather far from home, at him.
Oh yes, you'll reply in Bretonian.
Do I hear this, or is it?
You would hear that,
Okay.
or I guess how quietly do you say that? Would Reiner hear?
I don't probably wouldn't hear me necessarily, but depending on how loud he responds, she would hear his response. But
okay, so yeah, you'd probably hear his response then.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a long way from Bretonia. It's nice to meet someone who speaks the language. Yeah.
What brings you here?
Oh, I'm just traveling. Wanted to see the open road.
How did you find it?
How did I find the road?
And I'll just kind of nod.
Well, I just left my hometown and kept going. Wanted to see more of the Empire.
Just passing fancy?
It is. I'm a bit of a duelist.
Really?
Yes. Dueling is a bit frowned upon in Bretonia, but it is widely accepted here. It's more fun, you see.
Praise Sigma.
Indeed. Praise Sigmar.
Does he react to that at all?
Not really.
Sigmar is not really the god of Bretonia, and so
not so much, but he's used to hearing it here.
Are you headed to Altdorf as well?
Oh no. I've came from there recently, but I'm heading north to Middenheim.
Seeking duels?
When I can find them, yes.
And I'll just kind of back off and keep sipping.
You'll turn back to you, Reiner. Fancy another game?
Yeah, why not? Six. We'll just keep with the 6 copper.
Perhaps raise the wager this time?
I think not. I think we'll keep it to the 6.
All right then.
He thinks he's gonna try to get me in some duel. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
This time he wins handily.
Alright, I'm minus 6. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah. Can't even
Perhaps
give you the win.
Another game?
2, 3, 4.
Surely one more.
No.
Give me a chance at winning my money back, eh?
No, I think I'm good for the night. I mean, it is getting rather late, and well, Unfortunately, time does not stop for anyone.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Anybody else here? Fancy a game?
I don't exactly have anything to wager. I'm not allowed money.
Yes.
It's been my nice finning and food.
Well, all right then. Have a safe trip to Altdorf.
Yes.
Then he'll head back up to the bar.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone got a great show for the evening about how impressively astounding failure one can roll. Like, good gravy, 100. Oh!
It was yeah.
Yeah.
That was hard to watch.
Those are some impressive rolls.
Not the impressive good way. Well, we can all see where my rolls are gonna be for this game, guys.
Good thing we don't have any combat, so you're good.
You're
We
right.
got carriages, so.
Oh man. Bit rough there. Oh boy. What time of night is it?
It's definitely late evening at this point.
Okay. Well, I will see you all in the morning. I will head to my chamber and rest well and meet you all in the carriage in the morning.
Okay. And Ashley, you would have received a key from the innkeeper early in the evening for a bedroom.
Okay.
And
Where do the rest of them sleep? With the animals?
no, the three of you get escorted. Right. Get escorted to the dormitory.
The dormitory. Okay.
Is it the innkeeper leading us or someone else?
Yeah, the innkeeper. Yeah, right this way, right this way. The three of you will be staying in the dormitory here with the coachman.
Is he saying we're all staying in one room?
Yeah, it's basically a big room with a bunch of beds in it.
Barrett.
At least it's not with
Am
the
I
horse.
the only woman in this group who's being led to this room? I'm just like...
They don't see gender.
Yeah.
I think you gotta kill a dude when you walk in there, just so we all know. Just like break somebody's thumbs or something, you know.
Right.
I mean, I will point out, because, like, if we're walking, you two would finally see, like, the back of me for the first time, because my back had been away from you. They aren't, like, they are tattered. Like, there are distinctive blood stains, like, across my back, where you can tell I have had many injuries that have clearly bled through my clothing over time.
Oh dear, Siboneyes, are you okay?
All part of my day's penance.
All right, Sigmar. Got it. Well, if you need help, let me know. I have medicinal worms.
God, you're gonna put it in the wounds?
Worms.
Are they little black worms like leeches, or are they just like, the earthworms?
Let the medicinal worms heal you.
Well, I mean, we are in that time period, nail ear kind of thing.
As a player, I apologize.
That's Anna doing that, not Stacey. She was gonna cock an eyebrow at that, like the medicinal worms.
Nice.
And you would have also seen as she's walking her flail. That she has a very distinctive coiled flail at her hip.
I lean over to Tilo. I'm like, oh, maybe we don't mess with her. She looked crazy.
Yeah. When you were talking to her, I was gonna go like this, like. Paul, I'm gonna inspect for a dragon tattoo. I don't know. I'm getting that vibe. I don't know. We don't want to mess with her. That's all I'm saying.
Nice.
Hi, Momo. Yeah, horns or no gooches. Yeah.
Yeah. So we head to the hostel.
Okay.
Where we're
So
gonna
everyone-
get kidnapped in the middle of the night.
Right. So yeah, everyone retires for the night. And then after a night's rest, all of you start waking up as the sun starts coming in through the windows.
All right. And I had
And
the coach, I guess.
That is wonderful. I live to another day.
I love this accent, Phil.
Oh,
That's
such
great.
Hopefully it gets better as we go along. But thank you.
yeah, so everyone heads back down to the bar for breakfast. So everyone, it's about, I don't know, about 8 in the morning or so. Everyone has a chance to eat, and you've been waiting for almost an hour, but nobody has seen the coachman. And last time you saw them was they were still sleeping in the dormitory.
What about the well-to-do fine ladies?
They're here having breakfast as well.
Oh, okay.
Is the coach outside?
You go out and check, and yes, the coach is still there.
Okay.
Go to check the bedroom, I guess.
Like they're still sleeping.
Yeah. Or
Well, let's go
dead.
check the. Maybe
Alright.
they are late risers. We go check in the dorm, yeah?
Yes, let's check.
Okay, so you guys head back into the dormitory, and
Maybe Sebanese killed them.
They didn't say their prayers.
Nice.
Their dead bodies are there. She's just in the corner humming to herself, coiling her flail.
Right. So you guys head in, and the coachmen are both snoring loudly.
Oh. Do we wake them up?
Yes, I pull out my book, and I go to the page that has the image of their company on there or whatnot. I make a note. And
That can't be good.
as I'm like,
working on the book to whack them with it. That's where I thought this was going.
and I'm walking over. I close the book as I'm standing right over them. Is this a bed or a hammock?
It's like a simple straw mattress.
Simple straw mattress. All right, and I kick the one off the bed.
All right. So yeah, you easily kick him off the bed. Oh,
Oh no.
What
This
was
can't-
that for, lassie?
You're late.
My head.
You should have we should have left an hour ago. This will come out of your taxes.
Fine. We'll get the coach ready.
I feel like you should give us some of our money back for this interruption.
Maybe he needs the
No,
medicinal worms.
We'll get to the next inn. Don't you worry. Oh. And he goes and wakes the other coach driver up, and they kind of slowly shamble out. Yeah, it's probably another hour before they get the horses hitched to the carriage.
Okay.
And as you guys, so Lady Isolde and her two companions climb inside, as well as the bookish individual, and they close the door. But as
Lady Isolde Part 2.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, did we get kicked out of the carriage?
We were never in the carriage. We were
Oh, they said we could ride on the outside.
Oh, God.
If we wanted to ride on the inside, we have to take it up with the nobles. Which maybe Ashley could do, but I don't know that we're enough status to even approach them, probably.
That's the way
Guessing
I've been
there's some-
rolling?
I'm guessing they're in the gold tier.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep, the lady is in the gold tier.
Yeah. We are invisible to her.
Well, that means we could just rob them while we're on the road, I guess.
It's true. If we weren't so inclined.
You know, robbing somebody after we've paid for a ride is kind of a thing that we have done before in a different campaign.
Well, I mean, us as people, but not these characters. Or, I mean, us as different characters. It gets real muddy real quick here.
Right.
What we did in D&D stays in D&D.
So, but yeah, the way I've been rolling, I doubt I can even convince them to let me tie their shoe.
Right.
So, yeah. I hope I don't have to do much more rolling tonight if I'm 100.
Right. Well, we'll see how it goes. So you guys climbing on top then?
Yeah. With the luggage.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. The good news is there's plenty of seats on all of the ladies' hat boxes that are occupying most of the roof.
Plenty of seats on their hat boxes. Hopefully you don't switch the hat. The hat may be worth more than your life at this point in this game.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I'm curious. This will be more comfortable than a week walking?
Yes.
We'll see.
Don't let a hat pin get you.
Right.
I've never polished my butt with a noble's hat. Just like rubbed his butt on one of the hat boxes.
Oh no.
Just make sure you don't get the hat pin. Those really will hurt.
Right. All right. So as everyone gets loaded up and settled in, you start looking around for the coachman, and you see one of them is napping under the tree, and you see the other one walking towards the outhouse.
Oh my goodness.
What is with these guys?
These are literally the worst coachmen ever. I can't imagine. How do they even have the status that they do? I'm like, look in my book and be like, I don't understand.
Right.
Well, if we could walk there faster than this. This is terrible.
No kidding.
So what are you guys doing?
I guess wait. I'm not going to go to the outhouse and check on them.
Do we take the coach? Oh no, that probably would be bad.
No. We could.
All right. So
we could take it as an investment in the guild. I mean, they would get money back in return, so technically it would not be stealing.
Yeah, we're just borrowing it, right?
They got their.
So
Mhm.
right. So after about 20 minutes, the other coachman comes back, and they both climb aboard, and you finally take off. But the horses are going at an excruciatingly slow pace, probably about 2 miles an hour.
Oh gosh.
There's a very slow walk.
Why are we going so slow?
The road here's bumpy.
I mean, all the roads are bumpy.
Yeah, they are. That's why we're going slow.
And
What
you
is wrong
said-
with your head?
Oh, drank too much last night.
Do
Feels
you
like
want-
a goblin war band is hammering drums in my skull.
Oh, that is terrible. Do you want medicinal worms? They might help.
What do they do?
What don't they do? If you just crush up 4 of them and eat them, it will restore your health and vigor.
I don't know. What kind of worms are these?
medicinal.
Uh,
He said as such.
It said medicinal worms.
medicinal worms. Yes. What is like a famous? Do I know of like any like name of some? I don't know, holy site or grove or something that would maybe be familiar to them.
Yeah. You do know just a little bit to the northeast of here. There's the Great Hospice, which is the primary temple to Shalia. That they grow a lot of medicinal things there.
You are in luck. I got these worms from the Great Hospice. They are imbued with what was the Great Hospice? What was the
Shalia.
deity's name?
Shalia.
Shalia Hospice. They're imbued with the power of Shalia.
Are they now?
Yes.
Let's see.
Only 1 shilling.
Yep.
Yes, I mean they only require a shilling donation to the hospice, so it would I could provide them to you, and if you give me shilling, I could provide back to the church. Shalia would bless you greatly.
He looks at you skeptically for a minute, kind of squints his eyes at you. I'll try anything at this point.
So, yeah, Carl will start crushing up 4 of his worms.
Medicinal worms. Great
Oh, boy.
dog.
Medicinal worms worked.
Worms, yeah. He'll take like a maybe I don't know if he could like as they're like passing a tree or something, kind of like pulls a leaf off and kind of rolls it up into the leaf. It's like, now make sure that you drink a lot of water with this, like a lot of water. Otherwise, they don't work so well.
Okay. He gets his flask out, and how much were you charging?
A shilling.
Okay.
Without tax.
Yeah, he'll give you a shilling.
Oh, great.
Very good discount.
Yeah. Carl quickly checks to see if it's real. He's like biting in. It's like, oh, shilling.
So he takes the medicinal worms.
As you're waiting for that to work, would you like to lay down where we're sitting and let us drive?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
That's what I thought. So So I just kind of like help pull him back, and then I just kind of sit in the chair there, and then kind of wondered, can I drive?
Drive is a basic skill, so everyone can.
Who's trained in it? Because it's gonna be a
So-
wild ride if I drive. Remember, I'm the one that rolls 100.
Yeah. So the way driving works, you can just do it,
Okay.
but if difficult situations arise, a check might be required.
All right. Anybody
Wait, who-
else better at driving
who's-
than me?
Who's driving?
Well, unless anybody has a better suggestion.
I mean, this is my first time on a carriage. I should not be driving.
Alright. So I guess it's me. Oh.
So Beneath,
Huh?
So as like all of this is transpiring, and Sabanice has just been watching this entire exchange, just like her mostly expressionless face is just like her eyes are showing me like the medicinal of like and all, and like as Ryder gets down onto the seat and probably like starts to drive, Sabanice will actually just like almost stare into the distance and just be like like the smallest kind of shake of her head, pull out her flail, and she won't use the whole thing, she'll do it almost like halvesies, but she will actually strike herself with a fair amount of force on the back, and will then make so the whip does make a cracking sound if that will make the horse. I don't actually strike the horses, I strike myself, but they would
Okay.
hear the crack of a whip.
I turned
Nice.
to Carl like, oh, is she supposed to do that to the horses?
Same species.
I'm going to be honest. I peed a little.
I
It's scary.
just kind of mimic everything and just kind of like snap the whip, I guess, and just kind of like, get
All
up.
right.
Let's.
Yeah. Does
Alright.
my cracking of the whip, even though it doesn't strike them, does the sound motivate the horses to move a bit quicker?
It definitely causes them to pick up pace, yeah. Reiner, go ahead and make a drive plus 20 test.
Oh, good. Because I have so an average roll. Okay. Oh look! I succeeded at
Oh.
something, guys. I actually
Okay.
can drive.
Nice.
Women driver.
Yeah,
there.
you're. So yeah, you pick it up pretty quickly, and you're able to make sure the horses keep a really good pace going.
Hopefully, we'll get there sooner than next year.
Right. And then after probably a couple hours on the road, starts to drizzle a little bit, and then eventually turns into a downpour.
Of course. I have like rain dripping off the front of my hat.
I feel like this is an elaborate plan to keep their hat boxes dry.
Yeah, so. Alright. Is there any shelter coming up that I can direct us to?
Not really over the road. I mean, it is kind of going through the forest, so there are patches where the canopy covers the road a little bit. But trying to go off-road with the carriage, you don't think would probably be wise because of the dense undergrowth
Okay.
to either side of the road.
Alright. So we keep going.
All right. Yeah, and all of you would be pretty familiar with the weather in the Empire. It does rain a lot here, especially in springtime, which it is now. So after a couple hours of travel, eventually the rain does taper off and stop. And you come to
Shake out my hat.
a junction. What's that?
Shake off my hat, try to get as much water off my hat as I can. My poor feathers, like, instead of being, like, nice and upright, it's just, like, blink. Just, like, flat.
Right.
Anyways.
So, yeah, and about the time the rain kind of tapers off, you come to a junction in the road that has a milepost by the roadside that says Altdorf, 120 miles.
Alright, we go that way.
All right. So you keep heading along. And
That is so many miles. Oh.
Yep.
At some point during all of this, in her boredom, Sabanice would just be looking kind of off into the distance and would start, like, humming / singing to herself.
Okay.
Which I have perfect pitch, so I actually have a very good voice as I'm
Nice.
singing in another language and just kind of singing quietly.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's still raining, I pull out one of the hats.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
And I offer it to Sabanice, who it doesn't have a hat or anything. She's just like getting rained on.
I'm just my mop of short kind of cropped hair just on my face right now, and I just kind of tilt my head to the side and I just have the deadpan stare at you. Don't take it.
Okay, and then I put it back.
Wait, so what? It's like later in the day.
Yeah, it's probably early afternoon at this point.
Oh, okay. But it's raining and we're just trucking along.
Yeah.
Although I thought he said the
Yep.
rain was letting up.
Yeah. After a couple
Rain's
hours of
off.
traveling, the rain did quit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Carl's just kind of hunkered in. He's maybe keeping an eye out on the road every once in a while. Like, he's used to traveling the road, maybe not in a carriage, but he would have been used to doing the like 10-day hike or something. Like, maybe he hasn't been to Altdorf, but he's used to being out in the elements, so he's not too worried.
Okay. All right. So after
You wouldn't believe it, but this travel is pretty nice. I'm used to walking everywhere.
I walk most places as well.
Yeah, Sebanice gets it.
Have you been to Altdorf before?
No. This would be my first time. You have not been?
I have spent an extensive amount of time there.
Oh. Are you familiar with the current events?
GM, I probably wouldn't be the most recent events, right? Because I've been out and about traveling. Would that be fairly accurate?
Well, it depends on how much conversation you would have, because you would have heard rumors and stuff at various ends.
Okay. So, I hear a lot of rumors, but it has been months since I have been in the city.
Oh. Well, still good to know that somebody connected with the city is with us. I hope to apply for my guild in the city and spread word, so it would be good to know someone who is connected.
I will kind of under my breath mutter, not necessarily to you, but just kind of mutter. Not sure you want my kind of connections.
We will see. I am trying to do something totally new.
All right, Eric, I'm going to
Medicinal
share
worms,
a
was it?
handout to you to kind of pre-read a little bit.
Okay.
What was that, Anna?
Oh, I would just, this conversation could trail off, but I would be, medicinal worms, was it? As you're saying, I'm branching out into
Yes!
and I kind of cheekily, like, I'm still pretty deadpan, but I'd have that little, like, I feel like Sabanese, like, has almost constant poker face, but she has that occasional kind of sarcasm in her voice. Medicinal worms, because I'll even say worms in your accent. Because my accent is not the same as the rest of your accents due to where I am from. So, but
Yeah, and as probably a few hours later, it's probably getting towards mid to late afternoon at this point. You're in a dense part of the forest at this point, in a pretty windy road. The carriage rounds a bend, and you come upon a grisly sight.
Oh.
Squatting in the road is a human figure, his back to the coach, bent over the body of a Four Seasons coachman. The figure turns, and you see the figure has a severed human hand hanging out of its disgusting mouth. The creature is recognizably human, but flesh hangs in tatters from its face and hands, and green ichor seeps from its eyes. Spitting out the hand, it rushes towards the coach, brandishing a bloody dagger. And, Tilo? Is that how it's pronounced? Tilo? You recognize this person after a few seconds.
Do you think he is trying to make a trade with us?
So he's rushing at us with like a knife?
Yeah, with a bloody dagger.
A bloody dagger?
Yeah.
And he's got a hand in his mouth?
He did, yes.
Oh
He
my
dropped
God.
it when he charged towards the carriage.
I go, oh shit! Rolf is turned!
Who?
That's what I scream
And-
out.
Who is turned?
Rolf.
Wolf.
Yep. And Reiner, go ahead and make a... what would be the equivalent of Dex?
Agility? Well,
What are
there's
you trying to
dexterity.
do?
Basically like a reaction test.
Well, there's dex.
It'd probably be agility, right? Agility's more like dex, and then
Yeah.
the other one is more about like fine precision, like pickpocket and
Yeah,
things like
go ahead
that.
and make a agility test for me.
Okay. Any difficulties or no?
Challenging plus 0.
Everything in this world's challenging. Okay. Of course.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh man, I love it. Fucking
So-
carriage is gonna fucking tip. 6 failures.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, you
Oh.
do. I don't. I'm just making a new character here shortly, it sounds
Oh
like.
my god.
So as Rolf charges the carriage, the horses panic and they snap their traces as they bolt, but you're not quick enough to release the reins, so you get pulled off the coach and drug into the woods.
Oh, well.
Oh, jeez.
Bye, guys!
As the horses take off. Go ahead and take 1d6 wounds for me.
1d6, huh?
Yep.
Oh gosh, it's like what? Slash R d6? Well, that was I appreciate that. Thanks, D6.
Nice.
At least you're very nice.
At least we have Reiner. She couldn't be dragged away by wild horse. Oh dear.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Nice.
Where did I put this damage? The wounds. Okay, right? Wounds? So go from
Yeah,
12
under wounds. Yep.
12
So
to
just reduce your current by 1.
11. Okay.
All right.
Just okay.
So I will pull.
Well, as
everyone
I'm being
into the
pulled up, I'd like to
scene
try
here.
to stop the horses.
You either got a global illumination or
Oh.
there you go, or token vision or something. Okay.
Global illumination's on. I just haven't drug everyone
Yep.
on.
I can see. But...
I can see now.
dear.
Yeah.
So there's Carl.
Not
Okay.
gonna be pretty coming up.
What's going on over there? Don't know. Kind of.
Kilo.
This we don't know.
Yep. We only know what's going on in front of us right here, but not good either way.
Oh.
I mean, one of the guys
Yeah,
with us
they
looks
are.
like he's turning into the whatever the hell they're turning into.
Right?
Right.
Oh, does he?
All
Oh
right.
crap! But he took the medicinal worms, so he's good.
Maybe
He's
shouldn't be giving
good.
people
I don't know. His
medicinal
face is
worms.
kind of crazy. The guy on the
Yeah.
right.
Shala's gonna protect him, right? I mean, he doesn't know the money's not going to her, so in his mind, he did donate to Shalia, whatever.
I mean, I think Sabanese will just start flailing him, and then we'll be fine.
Pretty much. That is probably what she's about to do.
All right. So everyone, go ahead and join the initiative.
So, what do we roll to join the initiative?
Oh, that's a good question.
Initiative.
We just roll
Wait,
initiative?
you're rolling?
No, it's that's whatever your initiative is. But
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't you just have to drag us and like highlight us, Paul, and then right click and then
Yeah.
hit the swords?
I might have to just do that.
Yeah, I don't think I see anything on the character sheet. If I go to combat,
Oh, but it is trying to roll. That's
Well,
weird.
I mean, it has a roll, but it just puts everyone's initiative in.
nice.
Where is initiative on this thing?
So top of the initiative order is Rolf.
Oh, yay!
So he has. So I'm gonna have him try to make an athletics test to try to clamber up onto the coach. Ooh, he doesn't make it. He scrambles up, or tries to, but due to all the moisture from the rain, he kind of slips back down. So he growls at you, up at you menacingly. Alright. So next up is going to be Reiner.
I try to stop the horses, so that way we can at least have horses when we get done with this nonsense.
The horses ran off into the woods for now.
Oh, okay. Alright. So I guess I'm going to... What's my movement here? I have 8 yards.
So your movement's 4, so you can walk 8 yards. So each square is a yard.
Okay.
So you can move 8.
Alright, where's this guy here?
On the other side, yep.
Oh. Can I move there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I guess I can. So we're gonna move there. And
Okay.
I guess we are going to get into some melee. Uh-oh. Okay.
All right. So the way combat works, is we do a opposed check. So you roll your melee skill, and you roll it as challenging +0. For combat, everything is rolled as challenging +0, unless you have them surrounded or
Okay.
some other modifiers.
Weapon skill. Okay, use weapon skill. Hit roll, public roll. Okay. What is the... Oh, gosh.
Okay. So,
This is
he
not
got
going right.
-3 SL success levels, so he's higher than yours.
He has a -3, I have a -4. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't roll well either.
Well...
So your attack misses. He's able to parry it with his dagger.
Okay.
So next up is Carl.
Okay, so he's like coming up on the wagon.
Or trying to.
He was trying to, but he kind of slipped down, and then Reiner charged him.
By the way, how
Okay.
does charging
What's on-
work? I saw that.
Ooh, yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Be-
Charging gives you +1 advantage,
Oh.
so you actually get +10.
So,
So
couldn't I have used
you
that?
both have... Yeah, so you actually had -3.
Okay.
You can also use your fortune to reroll.
Oh, that's right.
Don't forget that.
That's true.
Or add a success level if you succeeded. So I
Yeah.
checked the GM screen.
Can I use a
Nice.
fortune? So that makes it so if I did the charging, which is a +10, which we would have been -3, -3, so we would have tied. And then I
Right.
put a success, it would be more like a what? A -2 versus a -3?
Well, does she succeed on a tie?
No. Oh, that's true.
I'm not sure. That's what I'm looking at. Let's see. Combat. Da-da-da.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, it's whoever scores the highest SL wins, but it doesn't
In case of a tie.
really say what happens in a tie. I guess we can just house rule it that it will be... I don't know, do we want to give ties to the attacker or the defender
Ugh.
going forward?
Well, what is page 126? Isn't that...
I feel like a net zero parry, nothing happens. This is probably okay too.
Yeah. But like Phil said, you can also spend a fortune if you want as well.
Yeah.
Because the fortune does regenerate at the beginning of every game session.
I don't think you need to worry about ties, Paul, because it says whoever has the higher success level wins. So if you don't win, then you lose. So then your opponent would get advantage, right?
Right.
So a tie would be a loss because you don't have a higher success level.
That's fair. Yeah, we can go with that.
But you can re-roll with the fortune if you want.
I
instead.
like the idea of re-rolling with the fortune. So we'll spend a fortune.
Okay.
I mean, as long as Paul says it's okay, but that's...
Yeah, no,
what's
yeah.
yeah.
Definitely, for sure.
Okay, spend a fortune. Then I have to re-roll. I go back to skills.
Yep.
Basic.
Make another melee test
Okay.
at +10.
Okay. They don't have a +10. Look at that.
You should be able to type it in the modifier field.
Modifier. Okay, so +10. Roll.
Oh no.
You rolled even worse.
Worse.
I said
Yeah.
-3.
And you fumbled, right?
It's actually worse, yeah.
How's it worse? Because it's still -3, but...
Because you rolled doubles.
Oh, that makes it worse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you fumbled.
No. Can you keep
Yeah.
spending them?
Yeah. How many times can you spend on one of those things?
That's a good question.
Well, I don't have any range weapon. Well, I guess maybe that could be considered range. This is ridiculous.
I guess you can spend another one. I'll look it up later if you
Alright,
what the ruling
we're
is
gonna...
on spending more than one.
Gosh.
Spending fate. No, fortune, right? You may
Yeah.
spend a fortune point
yeah.
from your pool to turn luck to your van. Hitting with... Yeah, I guess it doesn't say how many times you could use it.
Alright. Let's try this one more time, because
You get him back, Phil?
at the...
You get them at the beginning of the session.
Roll...
There you go.
At least
It's no six. It's a -0. I'll take it. 59 versus 55.
Right.
I'll take it. The 4 difference.
It's higher than his -3. So, all right. So you hit, and then the way it works, well, it already determines it. So the hit location is the body. So basically, you take what you rolled a 59, you reverse it, and look it up on the table. But the game does it for you. So you hit him in the body. And now you get to roll I don't think I actually roll damage. It's so damage is going to be your strength bonus plus your weapons damage.
So strength bonus is the 3? That'd be the front number.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then weapon bonus, is that in combat?
It's going to be listed on your
+5.
weapon.
Damage +5.
+5. Oh wow. Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's that +5 plus the 3.
All right. And then you also add the difference in success levels, so you get an extra 3.
Dang. I hit harder here than I do in D&D, it seems like.
Right.
That's if I hit in this one.
Okay.
So that's
So-
+3. So, dang.
That is enough to... Actually, yeah, I wonder, is the +5... Oh, the +5 is total. Because
Oh.
it's already taking your strength bonus and then +2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I wanted to check on that because I was like, +5 for a dagger seems really high.
I always get my man. No, I just
Yeah, so it's giving you just the total and the damage. So
Okay.
you do 5 plus the 3.
So that's an 8.
That's 8. All right, so it's 8 points coming to him, and then the way you do damage is you subtract their toughness bonus and any armor they're wearing at the location they're hit.
Well,
So I will update his wounds. He is still standing.
all right.
All right.
So
So next up is Carl.
we all agreed that once
that?
this thing dies, we strip him of any armor he has and take any gold. Is that...
That's what you're
You're
saying.
literally
Yeah.
yelling that as you're stabbing the zombie man.
I'm just saying we're all agreed on this. So,
All right.
Yeah.
So what does Carl do?
So I say that's a plan.
Is there anything? What is on the top? Is there only hat boxes on top of the carriage?
Yeah, basically.
Oh man, this seems kind of useless. Trying to think if it makes sense that Carl would try to like attack.
What are these two buffoons doing? Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
They're still sleeping.
Oh gosh. I guess they wouldn't be much help anyways.
I guess I'll assume Carl's kind of like but this best for Guild is best for everyone, and he jumps off the carriage with his dagger, trying to attack this thing.
Okay. All right, and since
Do I need to target it, or I guess what do I do?
Yes, target it, and we're gonna roll.
That? Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, double right click. Got it.
Yep. And then we're gonna roll an opposed melee check, and since you're now outnumbering him, you get plus 20.
Okay, so I roll. I just like click on dagger and. I get 20 as a modifier.
Yes.
Okay, so I put difficulty 0.
Mm-hmm.
Am I charging? Should I check that?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you'd get that.
Okay, charging. Whoops. I don't know what that message said. Okay, charging. And roll.
That's pretty nice, man. Pretty nice. How does...
Oh wow,
how did you get yours so high like that with a 70?
Because he charged, which gave him plus 10, and he's outnumbering the opponent and flanking him, which gave him plus 20.
Still, that's what, 50? Huh?
Oh, so if you roll it in the appropriate order, it does everything. Okay, that's cool.
So you're saying Ashley did it wrong and Phil did it
No,
right?
I rolled my test first. So
well,
it wasn't prompting.
I mean, all the damage is from my strength and the weapon, right? I mean...
Yes. And then also from the success level differences.
Okay.
So,
well, which I don't have that many. But it says plus 0 for success level, right?
No, it's a difference, because Rolf rolled a -3. Which I don't think it'll show you, because that's on...
Yeah, it does say Phil won against Rolf by 3 success levels.
Oh, yep. Yeah, it does show that.
Okay.
Yep.
But for the damage...
Yep. It's your strength bonus plus the weapon damage, which is plus 2 for a dagger, and then the success levels. So is your
that's what 7 did. Oh,
20.
okay. Sorry. Gotcha. Okay. I was looking at I was not all the way down the check cards. Okay. I am up to speed now. Just want to understand.
Oh, and there's even apply damage button. Outstanding.
Nice.
All right.
Critical? What does that mean?
I think if you had a critical, I could just click on that to apply a critical.
What is so what?
I just clicked on it just to see if it popped the table up. Sorry.
So what causes a critical?
If you roll doubles on your attack.
Oh, okay. That's okay. That's why I had a critical failure. It's because I rolled.
Okay. But we can't see.
Yep, doubles are always critical. If you have negative success levels, it's a fumble. If you have positive, it's a critical hit.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, it shows your roll, Phil. You got a 70 versus a 71, right?
Oh, so yeah, okay. That is I forget. It's not.
So then you had 0 success levels, but then he had -3, right?
Yep.
So then.
Got it. Okay.
Thanks. So, Paul, does it like if your success levels are negative, but you're better than the other person, does that subtract from your damage bonus because you have negative success levels?
No, because it's the difference. So
Okay.
even you're both negative, you're still going to win it by 1 or 2.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
more. All right. So that is going to be enough to knock him prone. So the way, and it also is going to do a critical hit because when you go down to 0 wounds, you get a critical. Low blow.
What?
So he needs to make a hard endurance test.
Let me go for your medicinal worm.
Oh no.
Okay. So he does. Actually, no, he fails. Alright, so he's prone and stunned on the ground.
Alrighty.
So at this point, I don't know, we can kind of drop out of combat. If you do nothing, he'll eventually go unconscious in a few rounds. Although, no, we'll keep in combat because he could still attack when he's down,
Oh.
potentially. So in this game, when you go down to 0 wounds, you take an automatic critical hit and you just get knocked prone. But while you have 0 wounds, you cannot stand up. But you can crawl at half your movement and you can still attack at a penalty, I believe.
Okay.
I'll have to look up what the penalty is, but and if you take a number of critical wounds equal to your toughness bonus, that's when you die. And if you don't get any treatment or anything, after a number of rounds equal to your toughness bonus, you just pass out.
Fun.
So at this point, it's Eric's turn. Rolf is prone on the ground, and he is stunned, but still conscious.
Okay. Well, I mean, since I know him, I'm not gonna jump down and murder him like these fucks. So I will, I guess, get down, and then I'll be like, "What is going on, Rolf? Why you look so weird?" And then I don't know. Can I make some kind of? I don't have medicine, but like, I don't know, perception or something to try to figure out what the hell's going on, or intelligence.
Yeah. I'd probably just give this one to you, because mutants are kind of a common thing in the Empire. Nobody knows really specifically what causes them, but it's pretty clear that Rolf has been mutated by chaos for some reason.
The
Okay.
Fell?
No, he just
From World of Warcraft? But
right.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, so then I mean I don't know what to do. I don't want to kill somebody I know. So I'm just gonna, I guess, look around and see if there's anybody else like in the woods gonna pop out on us or something.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you look around and it doesn't seem like there's anybody else in the area that you can see at least.
Okay. All right.
But
I think I'm done. I don't
will
want to do anything else. Yeah.
Okay. For your success levels, I will let you say that you do notice that there is a crossbow bolt sticking in the corpse, but Rolf doesn't have a crossbow. I will give that to you.
Oh, okay. All right. Knowing that I want to like hide behind the damn carriage. And then I guess I'll say, guys, get down! There's some kind of archers or something.
Great.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll take cover behind the carriage.
Okay. And Sabanese.
Okay. Due to my knowledge of Sigmar, Reichland, etc., am I under the impression this guy there's no getting this guy back? Like he's been mutated by
Right.
chaos.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'd be pretty
Clarifying
familiar
before I do
with
what I
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically the cult of Sigmar is very anti, and they have witch hunters specifically for
Yeah.
going out and finding and burning these kinds of people.
Look at the flowers,
what I thought.
Wolf.
Okay.
Look at the flowers.
So okay. When I look at my flail, it says my reach is average. But he's prone, so I'd have to actually get down from the carriage to hit him, right? If he were still standing, I maybe would be able to get him
Yeah.
from up top, but because he's
Yeah.
prone, I probably have to get down. Okay.
Right.
So I will kind of oonch down. Target. Is it right click to target? Or
Yes.
I have to okay,
double right
'cause
click, I believe.
right click. Okay, I've targeted him. I'm gonna hit him with my flail.
Okay.
So flail, because he is prone slash on the ground and we have him surrounded, what should I change in terms of modifiers or otherwise?
Plus 40? Plus 60? Easy?
Yeah, let me check. So you're gonna get at least plus 30. But he's stunned and prone, so you're probably gonna get far more than that. Let's see what stunned is here. Conditions, here we go. So you get plus 20, a further plus 20 to hit for him being prone.
Okay.
And you get a further plus 10 due to him being stunned, because you gain an extra advantage.
Okay. So what's my total that I'm adding to advantage?
So let's see, 20, 30, 40, 60.
I'm putting that in the advantage box.
That might be a drop down.
That goes.
No, it should be in the modifier section. There should be a box that says modifier off to the left.
Okay, maybe I've opened the wrong thing. I hit my flail and I have weapon tests, and I'm seeing advantage modifier, SL bonus, success bonus.
Modifier. Put plus 60.
Okay, so 60 and roll.
Ooh, plus 7. All right.
Well.
I don't mess around.
Versus 100?
Astounding success.
That's like the opposite of what I was rolling.
Yeah, he rolled great, but with all of his modifiers, he rolled a 23 versus 7. Yeesh. So you end up winning with 10 success levels. So yeah, how do you want to do this?
Ooh, interesting. Okay. So the way I kind of picture my flail, because the way weapons work in this game, I can kind of flavor what this flail looks like, right? Within reason.
Sure.
Okay, so my flail, I imagine being more of like a traditional whip-like flail, because I know there's some flails that are more like the stick with like the ball and chain otherwise, but I do picture it having almost like a dagger end, like a little bit of a metal blade kind of at the very
Okay.
end of the flail. And so I'm gonna strike him as he's down, and I'll actually have it like wrap around his neck, and then I'll like whip back, and it'll almost like dagger slit across his throat, and he's done. I don't quite decapitate him, but I
Okay.
do a number on him.
Okay. All right.
I do. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
I had a rules clarification, so if there's dramatic momentum, continue.
Okay. So yeah, at this point, the two coach drivers are kind of starting to wake up a little bit. Oh, what's happening? Why are we stopped?
Complications.
We are saving everybody. That is why we are stopped.
I clean my knife off and then I raid this guy's body.
Where's the horses?
We may need to go find them. Be careful though. There's some corruption going on here.
Oh, Sigmar preserve us.
As they're actually saying that, I will actually not say anything at all. I will have just kind of looked at my handiwork. I will actually slowly and carefully start walking in the direction of the horses.
Okay.
Or at least that they last went.
Yeah, they walked off into the woods, and Ashley, you find a dagger on his person.
Okay, that's it. No armor, no leather hats, whatever.
Nope.
Just a dagger.
Just a dagger.
Alright.
Which you can definitely take. You can go ahead and add it to your sheet. Because weapons are expensive in this game.
Yeah,
so.
well, I'm definitely going to take it, but I'm trying to figure out how to make mine duplicate the one I have.
Okay.
But I can't. It doesn't look like I can duplicate it. Boo. Alright. So where do I find
you
this?
can also... it's in the compendium.
Nope.
Up in the upper right-hand corner, the book-looking symbol next to the speaker icon.
Oh, okay. I was. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not far enough.
Yeah,
okay.
If you click on that and click on Open Compendium Browser, that's going to be the easiest, and then you can just search for dagger in the search results page.
Oh, I see. Just type it here, dagger.
Yep.
Too many G's, but...
So the tiebreaker, Paul, is the skill stat. So I'm guessing if your combat, it's weapon skill.
Okay.
Yeah, that
and then
can
if
work for
that,
me.
or it'd be like your melee skill or whatever versus whatever the opposed skill is, and then a characteristic is the next one, and if that's also tied, so then the GM can decide to either have it be a stalemate or have the attack re-rolled.
Okay. Nice.
Did not find it in
Thank you.
the... Sorry.
It's in the opposed check test section.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I typed in dagger. I couldn't find it. So, where would it be located exactly?
It's showing there.
Well, I didn't see it. Like, nothing shows up for me.
Dagger?
Yeah.
Or you can just do DAG.
Did you open Compendium Browser, or are you searching Compendium Packs?
I don't know. I'm just typing in the search bar up here.
Up where? Oh, you're on the stream.
Yeah. Well, that might be a difference because I didn't open the browser. But let me, if I just do it this way.
Oh, yeah, you need to open the
Yeah, you gotta open it. Yep, there you go. Now you can search
that's the
in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Up left, yeah.
Dang it. I'm trying to type with without looking here. There we go.
And as you start heading towards the forest, Sabanese,
Did it not?
you
Cautiously
hear-
heading toward the forest.
Right.
Company?
Alright, Paul, it won't let me move it. I don't know how to get it on here. It won't let me move it.
Oh, all right. I'll drag it on your sheet. Yeah, everyone hears kind of a guttural scream from up ahead. It sounds slightly animalistic.
Well, that can't be good.
Take a look inside the carriage and see how the nobles are doing.
And yeah, about this time, the door opens a crack, and the smaller lady kind of peeks her head out. Excuse me, the lady is asking if you can investigate what that noise was, so we can get back on the road.
Right.
Certainly. And I doff my hat. I'm like,
Thank you. And then she closes the door again.
and I kind of like look at Tilo and like roll my eyes, like,
Alright. And yeah, so I know I'm gonna walk on to figure out what's going on. What that
Okay.
scream was. But with that extra dagger, can I use it in my offhand?
Yes.
Cool. So whenever. Yeah.
All right, I will drag that over. Oh, you have 2 daggers listed.
I do? How
Yeah.
does it show that I have 2 daggers?
Go to the trappings page.
Oh, there it shows. Okay.
It already added
I have to
it.
encrypt it.
You're probably on
Okay.
combat.
Yes, I
before,
was.
right? Maybe. Okay.
I was. Okay, so wait. One's on my offhand, one is not. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So, I put the dagger I just took from them and whatnot. I have that ready, so now I have a dagger in each hand.
Nice.
So, and we'll
All
proceed
right.
to figure out what that noise was.
Is everyone heading up, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Is
maybe
it in
I
a
should.
different direction than horses?
It's up ahead. You hear it coming from ahead somewhere.
Oh, as I'm walking,
Approximate distance?
What was that?
go ahead, Anna.
I was asking approximate distance.
It's kind of hard to tell with the forest, but it didn't sound like it was too far ahead.
Okay. I would kind of look back in the direction I had been heading toward horses, but then I would walk back to rejoin group.
Okay. Yeah, and the 2 coachmen are. I suppose we'll go find the horses.
Yes, just be careful.
They'll climb down and
Maybe-
start heading into the woods.
Maybe I should keep an eye on the coach.
Whatever you wish to do.
Oh.
But yeah, I start walking and then I stop as I suddenly remembered something, and I put one dagger away. I put my daggers away real quick. Pull out my book, go through make a notation, and then close the book and put everything away and pull out my daggers and continue walking.
All right. Is everybody heading with, or
Were you looking at somebody when you made the notation?
The dead body.
Oh, okay.
Look at the dead body.
Interesting.
Make a note.
He didn't pay his taxes.
I have to take him off the tax list there. So, notification. One less taxpayer.
Yeah, I'd say it's a group got like I don't know, 40 or 50 feet away, Carl would probably still be by the wagon and be like, they are such good people. Do I want to die with nobles or with these good people? Oh, okay, I go. And he starts like wandering after them.
Nice.
Nice.
But he's probably a ways behind him.
Okay, sure. So yeah, as you head down the road and get to the bend, you see up ahead an overturned coach lies across the road, with bodies littering the ground around it. 2 of its horses are desperately trying to struggle free of their harnesses, as a creature with a large body and an incredibly small head hacks maniacally at them with an axe. He's calling out with a childlike sing-song voice, "You can't spell slaughter without laughter!"
Oh, that's a.
And
Oh,
near
God.
the coach, you see there is a human with a dog-like head who is lying screaming next to it with blood pumping from his wounded leg. You can tell he is the source of this animalistic screams. And next to him is another mutant with a pointed head who is kneeling down trying to bandage it. There's a 4th mutant with cloven feet who is currently feasting on one of the bodies. And lastly, you see another human with green scaly skin leaning on a loaded crossbow as he's rifling through pockets of the slain. And none of them have noticed you. They are all preoccupied with what they're doing around the carriage. And that's probably where we're going to stop for tonight.
Well.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Andrew's one of
So-
those bodies on the ground.
What's that?
I said Andrew's
Andrew's
going to
one
be
of
one of
those.
those bodies on the ground.
That's a cruel way.
Right.
That almost reminds me of, putting someone in the dungeon and then burning the building.
Yeah.
The basement.
Yeah.
You said the one guy was like a green scaled human, like it's a 5th mutant, or is this
Yep.
like a goblinoid? Okay, so it's 5 mutants. Okay.
Okay, there's only 4 tokens though, Paul.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I guess there is.
You had my
Oh,
hopes up.
yeah, I guess there is the 4.
You had my hopes up. Let's see.
I mean, one of them looks like a super mutant from the Fallout games, but he has hair.
Right. Yeah, because I think that was the only tokens they
Go
had.
ahead. That's great.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
sorry,
there is
stream,
one
that you
more.
can't see what's happening because there's a flying anime girl over top.
Oh, dang. Okay, I'll just get rid of it. I was able to find out how to move it, but I'll just get rid of it.
Or just move your token
Okay.
so like
Okay,
you're not
there
so
we
far
go.
away.
That's true.
He's one over by the axe.
I was getting something else.
You can click on the icon and make it take it off your screen.
Oh, you
But
can?
each person does that. Yeah, you have to click the little thing that pops out, and then there's like a checkbox in it that says visible. Take it off.
Ah.
But each user has to do that. It's not
Okay.
something Ashley can just do unless she.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I didn't even realize that till you just said that because I thought it was on Ashley's screen. It's like, wait,
I thought it was on Ashley's screen too.
yeah.
But apparently it's on my screen.
Yeah, it's a Twitch thing.
Oh, now there's the 5th guy. I shouldn't have
Yep.
spoke.
Yeah, no.
So do we earn XP at the end of every session, or is it only if we meet like our short and long-term goals?
You earn it at the end of the sessions as well. So I'll give everyone 50 XP for what we did at the end.
Are we added or you?
That's a good question. I think I can add it.
Or we can do just one to clarify. Wait, maybe I can't. No, I can't.
I'm trying to remember to do that.
Oh, no, I can.
I think I can
Enter reason for XP change. Session.
Oh, okay.
I just had to change my total. I had to add whatever to my total.
Oh, okay.
You could probably do it too, but yeah, you got to change the total. It looks like the current and spent are calculated.
Okay, so let's try this here. EXP.
Unless you're gonna do something cool.
50.
DM shit.
Maybe.
Oh, can you like click on that?
Yeah, if you click receive,
Oh,
you
okay.
should
Ooh.
add it.
No character assigned.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, I got it. Oh, got my knee here.
Is it not letting me get it?
Eh,
Do you have your sheet open?
Oh, Anna, you got to right click on your name under players and then go to user configuration. And then at the bottom, you need to assign Sabina.
Oh. Yeah.
So under player characters, I then do what?
And
Right.
I can add her. I
User
can do
configuration. Okay, that's also
There
why
we
I
go.
couldn't see her player
There we
character
go.
image.
it for her. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What is happening? Okay, receive. There we
All
go.
right.
Okay.
Okay. So that was session 1.
All right. Oh,
Fun.
awesome.
Hooray!
Next time we get TPK'd by a bunch of mutants.
Nah, it'll be fine.
or we get corrupted
There.
by a bunch of mutants, Eric.
They are pretty beat up.
If only I had
It's
a bow.
fine. The flagellant will go apeshit on them. It's fine. I was like, I'm trying to remember. Like, I think also because of one of the talents I random rolled, I think my wounds count is the highest in the group, and I hit
yeah.
pretty hard with my flail bonus. And otherwise,
yeah,
like, I
you
am
do a lot of
remarkably
damage.
tanky. I
My
have
runaway skills
15
are
wound
great.
points. I have 15. My flail is a +8 like
That-
damage.
Yeah, that's pretty.
My
nice.
weapon skill with the flail. What is my weapon skill with the flail? It's something obnoxious.
That talent, I don't know how you.
Yeah,
I think
40.
it's a talent.
Like,
However you got it, I would like to get that same talent. Dang, that's
Mhm.
awesome.
with the wounds, you're saying? Or
Yeah, the one that makes it so it's like you hit harder or whatever, your strength goes up or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I had Warrior Born and Hardy were 2 of my 3 random rolls. It was Warrior Born, Hardy, and Perfect Pitch were my 3 like random ones that I got, and it was like holy crap as I was watching it stack.
Yeah, that's pretty.
'Cause I
that's
went from
pretty
being
awesome.
very average to incredibly tanky very quick, and it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. But yeah, so
Just the dead-eyed
yeah.
dead-eyed flagellant just staring. She just
Right.
bravely decapitated Tilo's friend, and it's just stare and holding. After she whipped her own self earlier in the ride, and otherwise I was like,
Alright, so
Meanwhile, I'm like, can I interest you in some shares? Don't kill me.
it's like timeshare, Amway, all of it. Oh my goodness. Mary Kay, just that pyramid scheme. Oh.
you know, for saving the carriage, nice noble lady, you should buy into my guild.
Yeah.
We save you from mutants. You buy into shares. This is a win-win.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I was rethinking it, like, I guess what I should have done, which, I'm learning along the way, so is my character, but I should have, like, tried to talk the carriage people, like, the innkeeper bar person, like, hey, what goods do you want to get to Altdorf? And then if we could get the carriage people to transport it for, donate a carriage to transport the goods, then, like, I should have been
Yeah.
working that angle. Yeah. So.
So
We'll get there.
but yeah, so I put it on the raid, and it was doing a countdown and everything, which is normal. I thought I have to click on the thing. It looks like we raided somebody, and they already acknowledged us. It's like, oh, okay, what happened here? But yeah, I did not realize that it has a time limit. I thought it just waited for me to click raid. But yeah. Yeah, so...
So, you're saying we stopped streaming a while ago?
Yeah, we're not on. We're on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're on the raid.
So, that was...
2 weeks?
Yep. Yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks. And hopefully Andrew will be with us this time.
His body on the ground.
He didn't want to go.
Would you like to join our guild?
Yeah.
The call on, they were like, hey, I think somebody from the U.S. team, of course the German guy was like, oh, I think somebody from the U.S. team needs to go to Mexico, and then everybody just sat there, crickets. And they finally were like, Andrew, I think you have to go. And he's like, okay.